Good afternoon. This is Pastor Karl with your weekly update for St. Peter's United Methodist Church for this Friday, December the 4th. You are invited to join us this Sunday at 8:30 and 11 a.m. for worship in the sanctuary, or you can worship with us online. We're also going to be holding our Singing on the Lawn service Sunday afternoon at 3, weather permitting. Due to COVID-19, and I know you guys are tired of hearing me say due to COVID-19, but due to COVID-19, the church is not going to be able to have our annual children's Christmas play this year. I am as disappointed over that as much as I am anything else we've had to postpone or cancel this year. Children's plays are a wonderful way for the church to come together as a family, to enjoy the thrill of being a proud parent or a grandparent. Maybe the children's Christmas play brings back memories of your own participation in a Christmas play when you were small and still saw Christmas with the eyes and innocence of a child. And as an adult, one of the joys to me about a children's Christmas play is that anything can happen. No, things don't always go as planned, yet it can still be a time of great joy. The story is told of a Christmas pageant where a young boy was disappointed because he didn't get picked to play Joseph. He was given instead the part of the innkeeper. He was really upset about this, and he decided that he was going to get back at the boy who was chosen to play Joseph. This was time for revenge. If he didn't get to be the star, well, by golly, he was going to have his moment in the spotlight. On the night of the play, everything was moving along normally until Joseph and Mary approached the cardboard facade of the inn and knocked on the door. The innkeeper opened the door just an inch and peeked out as he had been told to, and Joseph recited his well-rehearsed line. "My wife is going to have a baby. Do you have a room where we could stay for the night?" Suddenly, the innkeeper threw open the door and said, "Oh, yes, I have a room for you, the best one in the house." The whole sanctuary fell silent as the innkeeper stood there, grinning ear to ear, having just thrown the biggest curveball of his young life. The boy who was playing Joseph stared at him for a moment and said, "Hold on just a second." He stuck his head through the doorway of the cardboard inn, looked around, and then turned to the innkeeper and said, "No, thank you. This place is a dump. We'd be better off staying out back in the stable. Come on, Mary, let's go." The church filled with laughter, and suddenly the Christmas play was back on track. The baby Jesus would be born in the manger. It may feel like this entire holiday season has been thrown a curveball by COVID-19. But the fact is, the story of that first Christmas hasn't changed. The baby Jesus was born in the manger, and nothing will change that. Luke chapter 2 says, Joseph went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to the city of David called Bethlehem, because he was descended from the house and family of David. He went to be registered with Mary, to whom he was engaged and who was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for her to deliver her child, and she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in bands of cloth, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. Don't let the unexpected throw this whole season off track for you. I think we can all learn a lesson from the little boy who played Joseph in that play. No matter what happens or doesn't happen during the season of Advent, the birth of Jesus is what matters. We can get through Advent and Christmas without all the other stuff, but we can't have it without focusing on Jesus. The birth of our Savior will always make this season a time of great joy. Remember, I am praying for you.